Now, in 2003, I worked for a boss who told me that she was a perfectionist. Indeed, she was a perfectionist in so many things. This was UNDP of that time. She was a Yale university graduate, top class. She had the latest Mercedes Benz. She was a top notch lady. And she used to tell me, she was my boss, I am a perfectionist. I want everything very perfect. Do you think she was perfect? She was not perfect. She had so many imperfections, though she always strived to be a perfect person at work. Now, we all have imperfections. We all have imperfections. We come late at work. We sometimes shout at work. We fall in love with workmates, maybe. We want to be lazy and get paid for that. We quarrel. We lose our temper. We all have our own imperfections because they are part of humanity. But how do we use these imperfections to do better and turn around and make a company and loads of profits? This is Kato Mukasa of Think Better, Do Good Better. I am an international commercial lawyer and entrepreneurship consultant based at the moment here in Newcastle, England. And of course, I have a team well spread across Africa. And we are talking about business and entrepreneurship and how to connect Africa to the rest of the world and how to train people in Africa about entrepreneurship and business and how to get out of the rat race together. Welcome on this show. This is Think Better, Do Good Better. We have a YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Our YouTube channel is Think Better, Do Good Better. You are going to be able to get these master classes free, over 50 master classes free of charge. You are going to learn, take notes, learn, go and do business and thank us later. Free of charge master classes. Do one thing, share, but also tell people about our consultants firm that look, we can do documentaries for them in any part of Africa. In some place, contact us, tell us which documentary you want to do in Africa, and we are the right guys to go right there and do a documentary for you. You want to do a survey, you want to do a market survey, you want to do a research, systematic research. We have the best researchers in Africa that can work with you, and we are going to take your business to greater heights. So of course, you have IT issues, you want to develop a website, you want to manage a website, we are the team of the right consultants. You want to hire staff, hire workers in your farm, in your company, at your mine, whatever you do in Africa, and you want to hire staff, you are looking for HR specialists. We are the team to give that work. Now, please remember to work with us because we have the experience, over 20 years of experience between us working for different NGOs, different companies all over the world. We are Think Better, Do Good Better company. Today, we are talking about imperfections and how to use them to your advantage. How to use imperfections to get ahead in business. I told you I had a boss worked at UNDP, and while there, she used to tell me, I am a perfectionist. So Rose was a perfectionist, and it was really challenging to work with her because she wanted her work very, very perfect. She was Yale educated, Yale University educated from American top class notch, working with UNDP was privileged. And of course, she was so proud of her work, and I was very proud of her. She was a perfectionist. But can you do that imperfection with a perfectionist? Can you be perfectionist? Can you do the best you can to work with a perfectionist? Sometimes it is hard. Now, how do you do that? How to use your imperfections to get ahead in business? Remember, you have weaknesses I mentioned too, but how do you manage these weaknesses? Number one, we have to do a self-discovery. You have to know your weaknesses. Please accept that I'm a drunkard. Accept that I love women, I love men. Me, I cannot do without women. Accept your weakness. Accept me, I love men, I love sex. I cannot do without it. Now, what do we do about it? Are you going to be like a hen or a cock that jumps from one to another? But one, you accept your weaknesses. Whenever you accept your weakness, you find a solution. Accept the look, I'm a stammerer. Look, I'm a very poor communicator. Look, I'm very shy. Look, I'm very greedy. I want money. Look, I'm always eating. I want to eat. Look, I want to smoke every time. Now, these may be your imperfections. Now, how do you use them to get ahead? Number one, accept them. Once you accept a problem, accepted, a challenge accepted is a challenge acknowledged and also solved. You start on the journey. Now I know I take alcohol every day. I go to work unsober. How do I undo that? I first do that by accepting that, look, there is a problem here. So accept the problem. Number two, develop a daily routine. Develop a system. Have a model to handle this. If you have been taking 5 beers, start taking one and take it early so that you can go to bed early. Have an alarm clock. You see, there you are going to manage hangover. Have eats to eat as you wake up so that you are fresh. Bathe, brush so that you don't smell badly. These are measures to contain your alcoholism. Accept it, take action. Number three, of course, you are working with women, you are interested to women, and of course, you are distracted. When you look at the breasts, you get disorganized, Please, that's your imperfection. Now, ask the management to put you in an area where you don't normally meet the female folks at work. And of course, accept to change from your bad behaviors. Just know, not everyone is interested in your bitches, stupid ways. Accept to change. And of course, learn that as you change your imperfections, there are going to be losses, there are going to be pain. It comes with pain. Imagine someone who has been used to smoking a packet of cigarettes and you go to work in a no smoking zone. What are you going to do? You must now train yourself to either smoke before you enter office and brush, or smoke immediately after your job, or take breaks in between and then be accepted to move forward with your imperfections. And of course, remember to adopt what we call a growth mindset. Sometimes people have a scarcity mindset. Develop a growth-based mindset. Have a mindset that allows you to venture into new things, because what brings imperfections are fear. People end up fearing even their own shadows. Now, adopt a growth mindset. Be willing to grow and learn. The other thing which is so important also to understand is that take on what we call an abundance mindset. Take on an abundance mindset. Take on an abundance mindset. Be able to adopt, be able to know that there is always a lot to benefit. Take on an abundance mindset. Be able to learn, be able to accept that your world is full of opportunities. Imperfections can be improved when you see abundance where there is scarcity. What does it mean? Look, I'm a glutton, I want to eat. Put it in your head that actually food is enough for all of us. Where I'm seated, food will find me. Now, you are being so good at eating is going to be tamed by that satisfaction that food will reach where I am. That's so important. Now, the other thing again to do is to cultivate gratitude. Always say thank you when someone corrects you. Appreciate people who correct you for the mistakes you do. Say Dennis, say Michael, say Joseph, David, thank you for pointing this out. Take positive criticism with gratitude. People are saying, Kato, I think this is not good actually. I think we need to be more transparent. We need to be more this. Yeah, say, thanks for pointing this out. I think let us do better in the next phase of our work. Accept that we have been making mistakes and improve. Of course, be creative. Cultivate creativity. Be creative. Be a creative guy. Be willing to say, okay, I've been coming late. What's the problem? Traffic jam. Now, how can I be creative? I have to wake up at 5 instead of waking up at 6. I'm creative. I'm stopping my imperfection where I reach office late. Now, of course, cultivate laughter. Be a person who is jolly. You have been so gloomy every time. It's like we're fighting someone. This time, go to office when you're smiling. Shake everyone's hand, whether it's a janitor, whether it's a cleaner, whether it's a cook, whether it's a driver. Greet them. Show some empathy, show some kindness. They're going to say, hey, the guy is changing. Our manager is changing. Look, they are going to begin loving you. They are going to begin supporting your business. They are going to begin listening to you when you talk with them, because they have shown that you can listen to them and you can change and you can radiate love with a smile, with a laughter. Set boundaries. If your problem is women, you love women so much, you love men so much, you spend time teasing with them, laughing with men in the office, set boundaries. Say, John, once I'm on my desk, don't touch me, don't talk to me. I must work and finish this assignment today. John, don't text me, don't call me, switch off your phone. Remove notifications, so that people don't disturb you. Set boundaries. Say, please don't touch me that way. I hate bad touches. Respect me. Set boundaries. If you know your weaknesses, set boundaries. Say, don't talk to me until I finish my work today. So they are going to respect your boundaries. Be a person who says no, and your no means no. Of course, live in the present moment. Live in the present moment. Don't think about the future without thinking about today. Work for today. Today makes your future brighter. Live in the present moment, set boundaries, and of course, have meaningful connections. People who are dragging you behind in your business, eliminate them. I normally say, I look at my phone and say, is this person helping me? Is this person helping me? Is this person helping me? The same thing I do on Facebook. If my Facebook is so full, I look at people who are no longer useful in my life, I delete them, and in comes in the useful people. Always know when to remove what in your life, and therefore you're going to avoid imperfections. Friends who take you to drink every time, friends who take you to party every time, remove them in your life. If you want to move ahead, remove them from your life circle. Create friends that actually add value to you than friends that put you in trouble. Always use your intuition, your brain, your mind. Think for yourself. Think for yourself. Don't allow people to think for you. Think, don't think. They are going to think you unless you avoid that thinking, because you are not thinking. So avoid bad company. Even your Bible talks about bad company. Develop good company that are going to develop you, that are going to be with a growth mindset. Be resilient. Imperfections come with pain, come with loss, and challenging them is tough. Be resilient. Practice a daily routine. Completely do the same good pattern over and over. Develop good habits. Be self-aware. Know who you are. I'm the only Kato Mukasa on the planet Earth. I know that. You cannot be me. Just know you are the best. You are the best version of yourself. This is very important. This is how you can use your imperfections to make sure that everyone loves you. Your business goes on well. They know you have weaknesses, but you are working so hard to change the tide of your imperfection. Then let us look at the images, and we shall be done with this masterclass today. Look at this guy. He loves money. He loves money. He's greedy. He can steal. That is an imperfection. You love too much money. You are not going to go in your coffin with money. Learn to tame your greed for wealth. That's an imperfection. Do not smoke in office. Do not smoke wherever you are, where people are. Respect people. Respect a no smoke zone. Don't smoke. Think positively. That's important. That is important. Think positively. If women are your problem, you love breasts, you love all that, yes, know where to find them. Don't use that at office again. Look at rejection. People are going to reject you, but use that to prepare yourself to better zone, better height. Learn with team, consult others, use others, delegate, ask for help. If you are smoking, go outside and smoke. Go outside and hide yourself and smoke. Yes, these guys are saying, after all, we are not making any headway. We are going to stop praying. If things are not working, change. Don't be an insane person who doesn't change. Don't shout at people. They will not actually listen to you. Talk with people. Don't shout at people. This guy fits into the problem. The problem is big, but he finds ways to fit into a bad situation. Yes, life starts at 40, you enjoy it at 50, and you can live better at 60. Every day of your life is so important. You can enjoy your life. Your perfection means don't shout at people. Don't become a nagging man, a nagging woman. Be happy to work, just like this lady. Be happy, move out, work, make money, avoid entanglements. If a family is becoming a problem, disentangle yourself so that you can be able to work on your imperfection. Have a break. Like this guy, have a break, but develop good habits with accountability. You cannot work as you are sleeping. This guy enjoys his work with eating. Is he a glutton? Does he love eating so much? He must check his perfection. Look at this one. People are fighting for them. This one is pulling, this one is pulling. They are into unentangled relationships of love, the so-called love. Be royal in is your choice, you know. That's very important. Thank you so much, of course, for being always a very important audience, a very supportive team. We thank you so much for sharing our channel. We thank you so much for watching our videos and for recommending people to work with us. Remember, we are a consultants firm, which is partly based in Europe, partly based in the US, and partly based in Africa, but we want to connect Africa to the rest of the world. We are here to serve you, and we are looking forward to continue working with you. Please remember to subscribe and remember to be able to watch the next video. See you in the next one.